All right, this is the bronze bracket, match 6, round 1. Stella versus Samuel Smith's Pure Organic Lager. Now, both of these are rated as European Pale Lagers. Both of these are 5% ABV, I believe. Let me see. Samuel Smith's 5 and Stella, yeah. So, Stella is a Belgian beer, but I don't know. This might be brewed in the USA. I really don't know where it's brewed. I mean, they might have more breweries, and there's probably some Stellas brewed over there, but I could be wrong. It could be all brewed in Belgium. I don't know. Premium lager beer. Both of these are pretty good. I think this ought to be an interesting combination. So it looks like I've got a little bit more Sam Smith. This must be a European bottle. Yep, 11.2 fluid ounces. Or so about a third of a liter. All right, put these up here, and let's take a look at this. All right, now. I wish I would have looked at that bottle to see that it was 11.2 because, you know, the amount in there might give it away. Both of these are crystal clear, similar head retention, similar in carbonation, similar in color. Maybe the Sam Smith might be a tad bit darker. I don't know, hard to see. But it ought to be an interesting one. Now, last time I had Sam Smith, it turned out to be quite more bitter than Pilsner Urquell, and I was expecting it to be the other way around. So, we'll see if this one holds true to the last one in the bitterness. But let's see. I think the Sam Smith is brewed in Tadcaster, England, or the UK. I'm not sure where Tadcaster is. Sounds like England, but you know, could be Northern Ireland as well. But probably England. Or maybe it's even Wales, who knows? Let's just say UK. Sam Smith has had some interesting matches and lost some interesting matches. Lost 2 to beers that I wouldn't think that it would lose to, and the same goes for Stella. Well, I can't remember what Stella who it lost to, but generally speaking, it performed about as expected. And I don't know how many beers each of these won. I do know that Sam Smith lost before Stella and got kicked out of the gold bracket before Stella did. Or maybe the silver bracket, I don't know. But anyway, that put it down in a lower tier in the bronze bracket. So Stella is a higher ranked beer in this bracket, even though Sam Smith has a higher rating on the beer sites. Okay, so here we go. Just a sip, crispy, maybe some maltiness. Very crisp, a little sweet. It's actually pretty good. There's the bitterness. That's Sam Smith. I'm almost certain of it, plus the beer. It seemed like there might have been more in the glass. Quite bitter, but delicious, really good. Got some flavor in there. I don't know how I would describe it. Florally, maybe. I never expected a beer to have flowery, floral flavors, but I see that some people call it that. This beer has the little bit of skunky smell to it. which I believe is from the hops. Typical of your Heineken. And I guess those beers over in Western Europe. But it tastes good. Whereas the aroma on the Sam Smith, assuming that's what this is, there really isn't an aroma. So I'll open my eyes now. Because, although I can't tell by looking at them, but I believe that this is the Stella and this is the Sam Smith. There's really nothing wrong with this beer. It's not perfect. I've had better tasting beers, but I can't complain about it. And that, it has more flavoring and maybe a slightly better flavor. I'm leaning towards this. So what would that flavor be described as? I've heard some people describe it as a grassy flavor, but I don't know. I can imagine what grass tastes like, and maybe, but I've never really tasted grass that I can recall. So I really don't know what a grassy flavor would taste like, unless it's lemongrass. Then I would presume that it would have some kind of a lemony flavor, but they don't say lemongrass, they just say grass. But I guess grass being a leaf or a blade would be like similarly to other leafy green vegetables like parsley and cilantro. Cilantro is kind of citrusy. Parsley is kind of bitter. I wonder if that would be a good description. It tastes like parsley. That's a smooth, easy drinking beer there. And I like it. And I think I like it more than this. But, it depends on my mood. Whoever loses this is out, so there's no chance of these going up against each other again. Whereas later on, when I get near the end of this bracket, in a couple more rounds, there might be some rematches. Because in the bronze bracket, Kronenbourg has won that. And in the silver bracket, Weihenstephaner has won that one. So now we're going to see who wins the bronze bracket, and then we have a face-off to crown the overall champion. Each beer has to lose 3 times. Kronenbourg, surprisingly, hasn't lost once. Weihenstephaner has lost once, surprisingly. This one got a nice, stronger finish. Actually, I don't know. Hell, I might be leaning towards the Stella. This is a tough one. Might as well flip a coin, really. Yeah, this one. Give me another one. Give me another one of these. Stella's going to advance, and I'm eliminating Sam Smith. So, that's that. Were you surprised? Me? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Which one do you like, Sam Smith or Stella? Or have you tried them side by side? Try it and see.